Good day to you. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble, and welcome to an Ag Market Update on Down on the Farm Radio, brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch, I-10 in Seguin, and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Let's go now to news we can use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
ARC PLC deadline. I'm Jessica Domel with the Midday Update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. Farmers have until the end of the day Tuesday to contact their local Farm Service Agency office regarding agriculture risk coverage or price loss coverage program enrollment for the 2020 crop year. Program selections will be the same as 2019. However, farmers must sign a 2020 enrollment contract before the June 30th deadline. Those who do not sign a new form will not be enrolled in ARC or PLC for 2020 and will not receive a payment if one is triggered for an eligible crop. Contact your local Farm Service Agency office for more.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Parenting is full of surprises.
You never know what to expect.
So after our son was born, I called my Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent to set up a life insurance policy in case something happened to me.
Sawyer is now 2.
And we'll soon have a sister. There's no one else I would trust with protecting my family.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com for an agent you can trust with life's most important decisions. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service will host a West Texas Farm and Ranch Conference July 31st and August 1st in Monahans. For more, visit today.agrilife.org. For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Domel.
Thank you, Jessica. Let's go now to a livestock market report, and Jim Wheeler of Atascosa Livestock Exchange in Pleasanton. Jim, you got a sale today. How's it looking?
Well, it's slow. We've got about 170 head hitting now, 25 cows, a couple of decent pair, and 3 of them with spots on them.
Yeah, good.
And yearling market, calf market looks good. We just don't have very many.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 150 calves. Hopefully we will have 250 by sale time, maybe 300, depending on how. I don't know if everybody's already on 4th of July vacation, because our county said everybody needed to shut down for 72 hours.
Yeah.
Or whether they're doing that or what's going on. But it's a very slow day today.
Yeah. Maybe it's still too wet and they can't get in and get them.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully so. Yep. All right, Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock Exchange in Pleasanton. Sells them every Tuesday. Got a sale tomorrow, but you won't have one next week, correct?
That is correct. We will be closed on the 7th.
All right. Tell us the contact information.
Reach us at 830-281-2516.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring. It's going to be good through the end of June or while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, Larry. While you're still with us here at the breakfast table, having a good cup of coffee, let's talk about Russell Heller's cattle sale this past weekend in Lexington.
We're on the line with Russell Heller from Lexington Livestock Commission Company. Russell, how did the Saturday sale go?
Yes, sir. Had a good sale, 708 total head with 103 cows.
Let's walk the pins.
Packer cows brought 35 to 50. The better care cows brought 51 to 66. On the steer and bull calves, 300 to 400 pounds, 110 to 175. 4 to 5 weights, $1.05 to 155. 5 to 6 weights, $1 to 145. 6 to 7 weights, 95 to 135. And 7 to 800 pounders, 90 to 122. On the heifers, 3 to 400 pound heifers, 105 to 155. 4 to 5 weights, $1 to 140. 5 to 6 weights, 95 to 135. 6 to 7 weights, 90 to 120. 7 to 800 pound heifers, 85 to 112.
And sales for this week?
No, sir, we won't have a sale on July 4th.
All right. We'll touch base with you on Thursday to see how the week's gone, maybe how the buyers or sellers for the next sales have responded. In the meantime, tell everybody how to contact you.
Yes, sir, you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
I appreciate it, Russell. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry, and have a good 4th.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials.
When you hear the cowboy crew crossing the rivers, that's the Atascosa, the Frio, and the Nueces. And head a little bit south of the Nueces River, you'll find Riley Rhodes at Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers. Riley, how'd the cattle sell yesterday?
Went real good. We had some of those rains and stuff over the weekend, and wasn't expecting too much volume, but we ended up with 1,061 head. Market was pretty much steady. Might have been a little cheaper in spots on some of the calves. Cow market, Packer cows, they put some more money on them. It was 2 to 4 better there. But got along well. We didn't have many pairs, just a handful of those, 675 up to 1,100. Bred cows, 625 up to 10 and a quarter. High yielding Packer cows, 66 to 74. Your breakers and heavy boners, 62 to 70. Canners, 34 to 62. The high yielding bulls, 88 to 94. Your low to medium yielding bulls, 78 to 88. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 162 to 192. Heifer mates, 148 to 170. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 152 to 176. Heifer mates, 128 to 140. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 136 to 158. Heifer mates, 122 to 134. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 136 to 150. Heifer mates, 122 to 132. The 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 124 to 140. Heifer mates, 112 to 124. And the 7 to 8 weight choice steers, 118 to 132. And the heifer mates, 104 to 116. So real pleased with the market today. Kind of a pre-holiday market too. And but everybody was in. Had a couple extra people here today. So real pleased with the outcome.
That's good, real good. Now, are y'all having a sale next Monday or no?
No, sir. We're going to be closed this coming Monday for the 4th of July, which is the July the 6th. We'll be closed, and then we'll be back open on the 13th. And then also want to mention on the 20th, in a couple of weeks, we'll have some weaned calves here. If anybody has any weaned calves they want to consign, to give me a call. But we'll have a little group of those, a pretty good-sized group of those coming in on the 20th.
All right, very good. Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Give us your contact info.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville.
Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton.
Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville,
as well as Laredo and Jourdanton.
At pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
On now eastward to Hallettsville, Texas, and Kim Hagan at Hallettsville Livestock. Sale day today. Kim, how was the sale last week?
The market was still all right. Big market is, but still been selling really good. Packer cows and bulls are pretty much kind of mixed, just steady from the week before. Had 200 head of them on hand. They ended up with 1262 last week total. Kind of the top end of the cows, kind of 54 to 70. Good heavyweight bulls, 90 to 97. Our number one steer calves under 200 pounds, 160 to 195. Heifers, 148 to 174. 2 to 3 weight steers, 146 to 175. Heifers, 135 to 160. 3 to 4 weight steers, 142 to 172. Heifers, 130 to 158. 4 to 5 weight steers, 136 to 168. Heifers, 124 to 145. 5 to 6 weight steers, 126 to 150. Heifers, 115 to 138. 6 to 7 weight steers, 116 to 138. Heifers, $1 to $1.19. 7 to 8 weight steers, 106 to 125. And the heifers, 95 to 115. And that's kind of how it went. We had some real nice stocker cows on hand last week, and had a few of them better pairs kind of bring damn near 1,600. So the market was really good and strong on them.
All right, good deal. What do y'all got caught for this week's sale?
Well, probably going to be about like we had last week. I imagine 1,300. We do have one little shiny set of cows coming from guys' little herd sell-out deal. It's about 25 of them, but they're some little Brayford and some Brangus cross cows, and they got some really good kids on them. And I think it's about 12 kids, 11, 12 kids, and the rest of them will be bred to kid this fall. So somebody needs a few little cows, and they're pretty nice. Need to come see us tomorrow.
All right, Kim Hagan, Hallettsville Livestock. Tell us how to get a hold of you.
Hey, just find me on my mobile, 361-293-4720. Try Mike on his, 361-293-4949. We'd be to help with anything. Just got to give us a call.
I'm on the line with Levi Anderson from D&D Farm and Ranch. Levi, it's getting green. That means there's lots of things going on the farm and ranch, and you've got lots of equipment and things like that to help folks, right?
Absolutely, Larry. We've got WW, Prefert. We also carry Tartar, and then our wonderful D&D equipment here. This spring, we're having a promo.
And Levi, you've got two particular products and prices you want to talk to folks about?
Absolutely, Larry. We have the wonderful D&D Maverick chute. It's going to be $1,000 off through the end of June, as well as our D&D tub and sweep system. That'll be also $1,000 off through the end of June.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they're familiar with those products, what they do, and how to use them.
You can get a hold of us here at D&D 830-379-7340 and talk to one of our friendly staff. We'll be glad to fix you up.
Environmental concerns in rural land sales. I'm Tom Nicoletti with Texas News and Views on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. Details in a minute.
You're more than a rancher. You do what's right and trust others to do the same. That's the Texas way. Hi, I'm Pat McDowell, and we ranch near Shamrock, Texas. In 2019, your dollars helped the beef-loving Texans brand reach consumers nearly 300 million times. Efforts like the hit Hulu series BarbieQuest and successful advertising prove that your checkoff is working hard to keep beef in its strongest state. Find out more at TexasBeefCheckoff.com, funded by the Texas Beef Council.
The future of sorghum is here. Introducing iGrowth from Alta Seeds, breakthrough non-GMO herbicide-tolerant technology that lets you apply a companion herbicide pre- or post-emergent for better, more convenient weed management and higher yield potential. Be among the first to see how herbicide-tolerant iGrowth is performing in South Texas at the Alta Seeds Sorghum Frontiers Virtual Field Day, July 8th. Texas pesticide applicators can receive one full CEU credit. Register at hpj.com/sorghum frontiers or igrowthtech.com.
There always seems to be some type of concerns when buying rural or selling rural land, and that's what we're going to talk about today with Tyler Jacobs, partner broker with Hall & Hall out of College Station. And Tyler, thanks for being with us as we talk about specifically environmental concerns in rural land sales. What can you tell us from the buyer standpoint? Let's start from that angle.
Any piece of property, there's a scale of concerns you want to consider, and everything has risk and reward. And certainly on any serious matters, you're probably going to want to get an environmental specialist involved. But I can certainly attest to the things that you see the most often. And it's a kind of a varied list of things, but things that you see pretty common on operations that have been in place for a while. So the family farm, the family pasture, the family ranch, you tend to see the same things over and over again. And as a buyer, those are some of the things you want to look out for.
And what are some of those things that they need to be aware of?
The most prevalent things we oddly see on farms and ranches like that, you a lot of times see old tires. And in a lot of rural property that's a little farther out of town, you'll see tire dumping in some of the creeks and gullies because the absentee landowner wasn't there to stop it. And that is always, you see that a lot, especially in brushed over land or something that's way down the county road. Same goes with used oil, and a lot of disabled vehicles. Sometimes you'll see out in the country. And you want to pay attention to that stuff. And most buyers are probably going to ask a seller to clean that stuff up before they close on the property. Some of the more specific things that might be of a more immediate concern are a collection of farm chemicals. So when you hire an environmental assessment done, a lot of times you'll get an odd list of farm chemicals, but those are considered hazardous waste if they're not properly used, stored, and disposed of. They are classified as hazardous waste. And your weed sprays and your herbicides and your ant poisons and all of those things are definitely things that you don't want to inherit when you buy a piece of property. And as a seller, you don't want to burden a buyer with that or have it be something that hinders negotiation. And all of those things are relatively cheap to dispose of.
That is Tyler Jacobs, broker partner with Hall & Hall in College Station.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
This is Texas News and Views. I'm Tom Nicoletti with the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Welcome back to Down on the Farm Radio. I'm your host, J.R. Gully. Looking at the futures this hour, September corn down a quarter at 328, soybeans up 3.5 at 865. Wheat down a quarter at 486. Hard red winter wheat down half a point at 435. West Texas Intermediate crude oil down 11 cents at 39.59. August gold up 19 points at 1,800 even. Live cattle August contract up $1.15 at 97.62. Feeders up $1.80 at 135.30. And number 2 Dees cotton off 2 cents at 59.61. Back with the port grain prices right after this.
We're visiting with Scott Stanislav. He's a technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine here in South Texas. Scott, I know at this time of year, grain mold can be a problem in South Texas sorghum. Have we seen that problem yet this year?
Yeah, we've actually had a few calls around some grain mold in sorghum. Really, this is prevalent when you have a lot of high humidity, warm weather, which is typical, obviously, down in South Texas this time of year. Sometimes you can see those genetic differences by hybrid and susceptibility to these different fungi that can cause varying levels of grain mold out in the field.
Scott, is there anything a grower can do to try to prevent grain mold in sorghum?
Yeah, I mentioned differences in hybrid susceptibility to grain molds. One thing a grower can do when we have heavy stink bug populations and things like that out in certain fields, you'll find pockets of fields that end up with more grain mold in them, where you can tell that those stink bugs have basically caused entry point into those seeds and been able to introduce grain mold. So controlling insects is definitely something that can help reduce that risk late in the season.
Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas.
Shotgun look at the grains from John Tuggle, Corpus Christi, Milo, December plus 85, 750. Yellow corn, Corpus Christi, September even money, 328. And hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi, July plus 85, 513. That's all our time for today here on Down on the Farm Radio. For Larry Marble, I'm J.R. Gully. Have a great day.